Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're alright. Yeah, nice to see you all. So I'm just walking down the road at the moment. It's, yeah, a little bit windy. Yeah. It's nice this morning, but it's gotten up a bit windy. So I managed to drag my arse out of the house, and we've got a little sort of newsagent's top shop at literally the top of our road. So I thought, save going out tomorrow doing it all. Yeah, because I had to put the gas and electric on as we're getting low on the gas. So I've just got myself some shopping, mostly crap, just crisps and chocolate and shit. So I'm just gonna cross the road now. So I'll do a little shopping haul for you guys to show you all what I bought. Some of the things have got prices on, some haven't. Right, so I'm going to have my snacks now. Me lovely cup of coffee. All because Martin loves milk tray and some Pringles. We've got some green top milk. What else did I get? Oh, I got another Pringles, cheese and onion for myself. Some Jaffa cakes. £1. One face mask. Yeah, because I got up there and I forgot my face mask, and a gentleman gave me a spare one. Box of milk tray, all because the lady loves milk tray. And a birthday card for a friend, which I'm hoping she won't see, but if she sees this video she's gonna, so. And one milkshake. I like my milkshake, I'm hooked on these because Mum liked these, so yeah. £1.69. I'm back home now. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, so I got to the shop, and then as soon as I got to the door I realised I didn't have a face mask, and there was a guy in there. He's like, I've just bought some. He's like, yeah, you can have one. Oh. Right, so I've got my cup. I'm just going to go downstairs and make myself a coffee. So I was just in my spare room, and I went in there to put the radiators on and checked to see if Puss was in there, and I came across an old box of mine that was on the floor, and totally forgot that I had it, and just come across some pictures which I'm going to show you now, and yeah, just that. I kept my nan's address book. Yeah, it still smells of, I can smell her smoke. She was a big smoker, my nan, my mum's mum. Yeah, I can still smell the, yeah, I still smell the smoke. Yeah, She passed away years ago. Passed away 1996. That was, so yeah, some time ago now. So yeah, I kept a little box of letters from friends and stuff. This is the record of vaccination for Bruce, and that was my dog. And I had my dog Bruce when I was about 12, when I first moved into this house. I was 12 when I first moved in here, and yeah, back in, or was it, no, I think I was 11, I think, but yeah, 1991 I moved in, so 2001, so 30 years I've been here now. Yeah, a long time. And yeah, my little Bruce, he was 6 months old, 1990, I wrote it down, and then he passed away on the 3rd of November on 2000, so 21 years ago. Yeah, my lovely little doggy, Bruce. I remember when, like, taking photos, and we got his ashes back and a little card and stuff, and it was the last photo I took on my camera, and I was like, oh no, I didn't think it'd come out, but luckily it did. And it was the last picture on my camera. So yeah. Take you down memory lane, and I kept his chain, kept that. That's still in my little box. Kept that. And a letter that Mum wrote to me. I was 19 and I went up to stay in Attleborough. Yeah, a place called Attleborough. When I went to stay with my sister at the time, and Mum wrote to me and said, I'm sending you some money in the post, so I still kept that letter. Yeah, I'll have a little read of it. I might get a little bit tearful, but and then some other pictures of me when I was little. That's me. I had a lot more hair then, and I was about, how old was I? I think I must have been about 4, maybe, because I've lived in this street where, because I used to live like kind of like the bottom half. I was of the street that I live in, and I was here from a baby right up to about 9, and then we moved somewhere else for about 2 years, and then moved back to the same street again. So I've lived here since I was kind of like on and off, yeah, for 30 odd years. And so there's me at 19. Me at 19 years old. And this was when I was 22. I was 22, I was working at Asda then. I'm coming up for 42, so yeah, 20 years ago. And that was in a pub called the Wellington, I think it was. Yeah. So I'm going to show you, I got, remember was it TV Hits? Yeah, do you remember the magazine TV Hits, and you had Smash Hits and all that? And I got this, yeah, TV Hits photo album book. Got it free off the magazine when I was a teenager. And you got Ronan Keating on there, All Saints, DiCaprio, 5, Backstreet Boys. I'm going to show you some of the pictures now. So this is Liberty X. My phone's going to focus very well. And this was in this was a Radio 1 roadshow, and back in 2000, Yeah, it was 22 years ago, and they were just starting out, and they were called Liberty then, when they changed their name to Liberty X. There they are. And then I saw another band live called All Stars, and the guy here is Ashley, and he plays Darren in Hollyoaks. So yeah. Right, so I'm just going to quickly give the table a quick once over, quick clean. It's covered with loads of stuff, like stuff on there. There's Soxy. Say hello. Oh, I'm blinded by that sun. Yeah, I know. It's really bright, isn't it? Yeah. Tickle, tickles, tickle, tickles. Tickle, tickle. Oh, it's a really lovely sunny day today, but a bit too warm for my liking, but you know. But give it another couple of days and it'll be pissing down again. Yeah, so what's today? I think Wednesday today. It probably looks like I'm not looking at the camera because I've got my tripod on. Got it, my phone slanted. You're right. Making little funny noises. Can you hear them? Ooh. I'm hoping Socks is not going to do a runner. Oh, I'm going to shut that curtain a bit. Alright. Don't be frightened. He doesn't like the spray. So I hope everyone's okay. I ain't got much planned today actually. Not really doing much today. I've got all the shopping in. I popped out Sunday and done a bit of shopping, and my stepdad went out yesterday, got some shopping. So yeah, didn't he? Yeah. So he sits there and he's always making little I mean, because he snores, bless him, but he just sits there and he's making, I think he's quite, I don't know, quite pining. He's obviously missing Mum, I think, because Mum was obviously always here. He'd follow her upstairs to bed and he'd be following her everywhere. And then all of a sudden, it's not here. So yeah, I think it's very a bit odd for him, I think. But you're wondering where your mummy is, aren't you? Hey? Yeah. I think I've God. So yeah, I had loads of on here. There was like still Mum's medication and stuff. There was loads of stuff actually. Just so Mum's glasses and stuff. Just yeah, loads of Mum's stuff and just the stuff that I bought for her for Valentine's. So I've kind of I put them upstairs, one out of the way, and two like put them in her bedroom, so that way she's kind of got them, you know. And oh, that's a lot better. Because do you remember the table was, see, it's over by the window, but it was in the middle of the room, wasn't it? Do you remember? Yeah, like there's so much space now in the house. Like now now the bed's gone and everything, you know. I'll position this right in a minute. I apologise for my arms if you're wondering what all that is. It's just, I don't know if it's stress related. I've just come out with loads of spots and rashes and stuff. Yeah, but I won't bore you with that now. So yeah, just kind of just decluttering a bit now, and put some of Mum's stuff upstairs, and it's stuff that you kind of don't need but you don't want to get rid of, kind of thing, you know. But there was loads of her medication and it felt weird getting rid of it, but obviously it's no good to anyone, so and she likes her poppies, you know, as you can probably tell. And I'm going to have a word with once we get the date for the funeral. Sit down a bit. Once we get a date for the funeral, then I'm going to, because the lady I was talking to in one of the flower shops near where I live, she said that poppies are not in season at the moment, which obviously they're not, but lilies are. And she said near the time, once I get you know, a date for the funeral, then to message her, and then. But what I come up with, an idea, if they could possibly, if I was to take, I'm wondering if they will do it. It seems a shame ruining them, but I was wondering if possible they could incorporate that, you know, if they took the, like, make a kind of wreath, you know, sort of put them in, you know, cut the poppies and put them into sort of a, you know, design it kind of thing. Yeah, I have to ask. I'd have to find out about that. Yeah. 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 So I can't remember if I told you guys, but yeah, so a couple of things, because I haven't really been on here to sort of update you guys. So because my YouTube channel, because it's very much out there now, you know, it's been, I put a video of, it was me and my mum going shopping, and everyone, all my friends, they knew Mum, you know. Yeah, so my YouTube channel is growing, which is good, but it's very out there, and I put a video, or a link of one of my videos on Facebook, so my friends and family, they all watch my YouTube now. So yeah, I'm a bit famous now. Because because everybody, the world and his wife, know I have YouTube, and it's good in a way that my subscribers are growing, so I just have to be very careful what I say, you know. But there's a certain place that is not being very supportive towards my mental health, and also the death of my mum, because I've obviously been away from this place for a while. I took obviously some time away because I had COVID, and then my doctor signed me off for stress related for 6 weeks, and in that 6 weeks my mum obviously passed away, and obviously we didn't know that she was going to die, but well, I might get in trouble for, you know, I'm not naming any names, but you know, I might get in trouble for this, I don't know. Well, I don't really pass caring, to be honest, but I just don't feel that work has been very supportive. They call it helping, but they're trying to, like, do their best to try and get me back to work. I mean, obviously, I like it there, I like my job, don't get me wrong, and I will go back, but just, I've got too much shit to be sorting out, you know, with sorting out, you know, with the funeral and that. I want to have the funeral and then think about going back to work, you know. I just want to, and I'm grieving still. I mean, I might look all right now, you know. I mean, it's like when I answer the phone and, you know, I'm like, oh, hi, hello, you all right? Because I'm not answering the phone like, yeah, what? You know, what do you want? You know, they seem to think that I'm in a perky, okay mood, you know. Oh, so you're right to come back to work? I'm like, no, not really, because my mental health is all over the fucking place, and I'm still grieving. I just, I'm forever putting everything first, and I don't want to, like, obviously I put mum first, I always have, and I don't want to sound like I'm moaning, you know. I mean, I'd never complain about putting mum first, but all my life I've put things first. I've put work first. Sometimes I've put work over my mum, you know. I've put that first, and mum's been really ill, and they're saying, oh, but you're on your last warning, you know, like, what if you just come in and do half of your shift, you know? So then I've had to, you know, and it's like, yeah, but your dad's there, your stepdad's there, and he's much used as a bloody chocolate teapot. So I just feel like that they don't really get it, do you know what I mean? And so, yeah, my mental health's all over the fucking place at the moment. So, yeah, I just want to take a little time to myself, just recharge my batteries and put myself first for a change, and just, you know, have my mum's funeral, lay my mum to rest, give her the respect that she deserves, and then start afresh and go back to work. Not too much to ask for, is it? You know, it's not like I'm asking for the bloody world. So I'm just on my way home. Probably looks like the same video. Same jacket on. Into the same shop. It's handy just having a little shop up the top of the road of you, because it saves you actually, like, actually going to an actual supermarket. All the palaver. So, yeah, just heading indoors now. Got me my shopping. Crammed it all into one bag. I don't know how that bag lasted, to be honest. It looks nice and sunny, but it's just so windy. Hello, you. It's a nice sunny day. It was quite cold actually. How cold. So I just come out of the doctor's because I just had to put in a prescription. So I just got to pay one of my bills. Yeah. And because I was in a rush going, I So I'm just going in one of my shops right now because I need to pick a couple of things up. I was in a bit of a rush because I left the house and then I was like, oh, I've got my face mask. So ran back and got that, and then realised I left my bag there, so I was going to go in there now and get a few things. You know. Hello. Sitting outside sunning yourself. Are you going to come in? It is freezing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, come up. Come in from the front and you're going out the back. Go on then. So I got some cat biscuits for the cat. They were 89p. They were cheaper than the ordinary. So got some Pringles. Peri peri chicken. They're for me stepdad. A new mayo. That was £1 because my one. I think I need to chuck that one out now. Use a lot of that. Yeah, don't look at that cupboard. That's a bit. Yeah, need to sort it out. Some hobnobs. So got a couple of those. £1.69. Not sure how much the. Oh yeah, £1. I'll show you. I don't know. Some cheese and onion Pringles for myself. I'm not sure how much they were. And a Yazoo. That's £1.69. I normally get the strawberry one, but I thought I'd get the banana one for a change. Picked up these bubblegum bottles, the fizzy ones. I'll give them a try. They were £1. And these were my absolute favourite when I was a kid. I used to love these chocolate nibbles, but I think the name, I remember calling them, you know, the old traditional sweet shops you get, and they were called Toffee Crumble. I believe that was the name, but they've changed their name, I think. But yeah, and it wouldn't be a Mart Diva 1979 shopping haul without chocolate, of course. Yeah, Christmas card, a Christmas card, birthday card. When I get Christmas card from, birthday card, and some Dettol wipes. Yeah, so I've got to do my bathroom. Yeah, so we had the workmen in today, people from Orbit Housing, and so we've had a new, nothing exciting, but we've had a new sink put in. Yeah, although it probably doesn't look any different to the sink that we already had, but trust me, it is a brand new sink because Martin one day decided I had a bottle of aftershave, so like, and where it was in the bottle, no, sorry, where the bottle was inside the box, and the bottom of the box had got wet, so I picked up the box that my bottle of aftershave was in, and it fell straight through the box and then fell right into the sink, and it cracked all the sink. So yeah, yeah, so we've been waiting on a new brand new sink. Yeah, I was going to give it a clean, but I don't think it needs to. Yeah. You know when you get, you know when it's sad and you're getting old, when you get excited over a brand new sink. I know. Because we had a rubber, it was a rubber plug, but now I've got yeah, silver chrome one. And the lovely guys, although they were helpful, but they decided to fill our bath up with all our stuff and leave it there. So that's my job now, to, you know, and sort out my messy hair as well. Do you know, I cleaned this bath twice, I think. Twice this week. feel like I'm forever cleaning. I'm like, doesn't look very dignified, does it, when you're down on all fours in your bathroom? Right, I'm just putting the mat down. So I'm probably making you guys dizzy now. Not very good exciting content, is it? Giving you a running commentary about my bathroom. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to give this a little clean up now. Yeah, so as you can probably still tell, I'm in my bathroom. Yeah. So I should have really name and shame, really, but I'm not going to go all into detail. But I've had some people now. I mean, it's just, I can't believe it's just over a month now. Mum passed away. But I've had some lovely, wonderful people telling me that it seems like I'm using my mum's death to try and get out of work. Yeah. That's what some people have made me feel. Yeah. And it's made me feel a bit shit, as you can imagine. Yeah. But one of my good friends I've known for 22 years now, my lovely friend Carol, and she said, no, you're not. Trust me, you're not. It's just what people are making you feel. And yeah, so that made me feel a bit yeah, a bit crap. But I was having a good old sing-song this morning, and a little dance, and one of my friends, Lisa, she said, yeah, if you want to get up and dance, you know, you want to, I mean, she weren't here today, like, but she said, she came round a couple of days after I lost my mum, and she said, don't feel guilty for being happy. You know, mum would want you to be happy. So if you want to get up and dance and sing and that kind of thing, do it. So, yeah. So I did, and it felt really good. You know, I was sweating my arse off though, but yeah. But I'm glad I did it. Yeah, yeah, it felt good. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what else to yeah. What else has happened? Nothing exciting really. Besides having a new toilet put in. Yeah. Yeah, brand new toilet. Yeah. Brand new sink. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I'm coming to you with like half of my video sat on the floor in my bathroom, like you do. Yeah. Yeah. What else has happened? Oh yeah. So I heard back from the funeral directors, and because it worried me, it got me thinking, because I thought, I thought, because they've come up with an actual figure of how much the funeral is going to cost, and it's going to be £2,850, and we're slowly getting it together, you know. So yeah, it's all been sorted, and but we were wondering whether we could do like a payment plan, you know, whether to pay some up front, but they want all of it up front. So yeah, so it's a little bit of a waiting game at the moment, and we suggested that, you know, the rest of it we have mum's funeral and then pay the rest off in instalments, pay, I don't know, whether it's 50 quid a week or something, whatever, you know, but no, they weren't going to go for that. But they're happy to keep mum. They said, look, we'll keep her as long as, you know, but I was worried that they put like a charge on top of the figure they already give you, because I thought that the longer they keep that person that's passed away, that they put another charge on top, and they said no, we don't, you know. So that was a bit of a relief. Yeah, a bit of a, yeah, yeah, a little bit of a relief. So, so other than that, yeah, that's all that's really kind of happened, really. Yeah. Shopping wise, I went and did some shopping Sunday, then my dad went shopping Tuesday, then he's been again today, because he was like, I really fancy some fruit, and I was like, okay, well, and I wanted some as well, so I've been quite good today. So yeah, we've got some fruit and things. Then he ended up getting some things that we've already got, like cat meat and milk and that. So yeah, so we're okay for dinners and stuff and cat meat and that, you know. So we're sorted, I think, for the rest of a couple of weeks, you know. And then I went out up the shop and got a few things, so I think we're all right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just a little bit tired. I'm just a bit like, oh, you know, me, something happened with my medication, you know, because as you guys know, I do suffer with mental health issues, you know, I've had depression for, well over 20 years now, you know, and it's been good, it's been bad, you know, and suffer with anxiety and panic attacks and stuff. And I'm on antidepressants. I have been for about 13 years now, and you know, and I have been silly in the past. I've like come off them. I think, oh no, I don't need them, I'm fine, you know, and then whoosh, straight back down. But no, not my fault this time. For some reason they got lost, but it's being sorted now. Don't know what happened, but yeah, they got lost, but like I say, it's all been sorted now. So I've been without my medication for about a week tomorrow. So but I've had the support from a lot of friends and stuff, you know, and so I've been okay, you know. I've trying to keep it together, you know. I haven't done anything silly, no overdoses or anything like that, and you know, and I don't want to scare anybody, but although with my mental health issues, we've still got paracetamols in the house, and I will always keep them in there in case we get a headache, you know. And I actually feel very proud of myself, because when you're in that frame of mind, when you're feeling suicidal, and you know, and the plan is to want to obviously kill yourself, and you know, you know, I mean, I'm not going to do that, because I'm going to carry on living my life and be strong and be happy, and hopefully one day settle down with the right person, because that's what my mum would have wanted. She wouldn't want me doing anything silly and ending my life, because I know after a couple of weeks or a couple of months I end up up there, I end up in heaven after she's up there, and she'd be like, oh, what the bloody hell are you doing up here, you know. So yeah, none of that. So yeah, I'll get to the point, sorry. So I'm very proud of myself, because somehow I managed to find, although I felt really low, and in that moment I felt like I just want to take these tablets. I just want to take over 40 odd tablets just to you know, and I just thought, and I just chucked them back in the cupboard, and I was like, no, do you know what? No, I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. I don't like the taste of it. It's fucking disgusting. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And I think, I suppose that's an amazing achievement in itself, you know. And I'm quite proud of myself, actually. And I would have been proud of anybody who did that, because when you're in that frame of mind of wanting to take tablets, when you're feeling suicidal, when you've got mental health issues, when you're in that frame of mind and you've managed to find the strength to push that feeling away, it's something pretty incredible. So I was quite happy that I did that. Yeah. I'm glad that because I don't do many shopping hauls now, and I still, as soon as I get out of the taxi and I get downtown or I get in a supermarket, that first feeling, I'm like, oh Christ, can I go in there? What do I do? You know? And obviously I know what I'm doing, because, you know, I want to have gone out, you know, the plan is to go shopping, or I have to sort stuff out with the bank or whatever, you know, pay bills or something, you know. But in that first couple of seconds, I'm like, oh Christ, I don't think I can do this. What, you know, what do I do? What, like, can I do this? Like, because I'm always used to having my mum by my side, but somehow I just managed to find the strength, and I know it's mum. She's saying, no, come on, Martin, you can do this. You know you can. So yeah, so somehow I managed to find the strength to, like, I'm like, no, I can do this. I'm doing this, and then I just get on with it. Yeah. So I hope you guys have been okay. I'm catching up on quite a few videos, and it's lovely watching other people's videos. You know, my friend Emma from Emma's Lifestyles, Lady Likeables, my friend Tracy, Becky from Becky's Craft and Goodies, and Minnie, Life with Minnie, and I don't want to forget anybody, DIY and Mum of One. She's back, and it's really good to see, you know, her back. I'm so sorry if I've forgotten anybody. My mate Danny as well on here. So many, you know, so watching their videos, it's just yeah, it sort of just takes me to another world kind of thing. It's really nice, you know. And all of you on here have just been so supportive, because you're my friends and you're my family, and you know, and you know me inside and out, you know that I'm a genuine person, and that you've seen everything. I'm an open book. It's in my bathroom. Yeah, you've seen my toilet, so you know. Right. So I'm gonna go and make myself a cup of chai now, and just chill for the rest of the day. Just catch up on a little bit of sleep. I feel a bit yeah. I'm gonna clean this bath. Yeah, don't look at it. It's like, yeah, because it's only gonna bug me if I don't. Yeah. Right. So let me take this time. I want to I can't believe I'm still in my bathroom. Yeah. Thank you so much, every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you ever so much, all of you, for all the continuous love and support that you give me. Thank you so much for your wonderful, lovely, warm messages that you leave. I read every single one, I do, and I reply to every single one as well. And it's so lovely to hear from you. It really is. Let me know what you've been up to, you know. So yeah, enough talking about me. So yeah, message me. Let me know what you guys have been up to, and not that we can really be up to much, can we, really, what with the lockdown and all that malarkey. But just thank you ever so much for continuing to watch my videos. Thank you again for your love and support, and just thanks for your lovely messages, and just thanks for being my family, and you know, and being there, and you know, and yeah, just thank you. And I love you all, I really do. And my mum Sylvia, she's still watching. She's still watching the channels. She's still here. She's still here. She is still here. She is. Yeah, I'm still getting the odd things. You know, I'm like, I was lying on her bed the other day, like, you know, with socks, and I could hear these noises, and the door was like moving, and all of a sudden Soxy looked up and like just kept staring for ages, you know, and I thought, yeah, it's Mum just letting me know that, you know, don't give up, keep being strong, you know, you can do this, stick up for yourself, and you know, and don't do anything silly, and yeah, just letting me know that she's here. And she's letting, I think she's letting you guys know that she's still here as well. Yeah. So right, so I'm gonna love you and leave you guys now, and so I love you all very, very much, and this is from me, and this is from Mum as well. Mwah. Love you all, and you take care. Have a great week, have a great weekend, whatever you guys are doing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care for now.